Internet, Radams here once again, playing Napoleon Total War, doing a naval battle, because that's kind of my thing. So yeah, we've got a nice big one for you tonight. What we have here is a 3v3 matchup, in which we see the mighty navies of Britain against France. Finally no Spain. So yeah, I'm going to knock this into slow-mo and go over navy comps. This time I am actually going to skip names, because I know I said it last time and then didn't, but yeah. So, knock this into slow-mo. So to start off with, I've got 3 122 gun heavy first rates, one of which at the helm is my admiral. And behind that I have 3 106 gun first rates. Then over here I have a bunch of, well, 3 completely different ships. I wanted quality over quantity, especially considering we were playing on a, I think it was medium unit size or whatever's standard, so we didn't have access to a lot of ships, and bringing a lot of ships would have been a bad idea in a 3v3 because the whole game would have probably died. So yeah, so I'm bringing a 64 gun third rate, a Razzie, which is interesting because it's Razzie's first time on my channel. You don't see them very often. They are fairly decent, you know, they're fast. They have good guns and their hulls are strong. They just don't have many guns, but yeah. So it's kind of like, well, in its description, you know, it explains how it's a hybrid between a frigate and a ship of the line. But yeah, and of course a 38 gun fifth rate, because it's me, I always bring one. And give it an R, and that's my ship, Radams. Except that'd be Radams 38. So yeah, I'm going to mention that name because it's funny. Anyway, so yep, I also have 1 bomb catch. So saying maximum 2 rocket ships and or bomb catchers. So there's no rocket ships. Okay, I'll bring bomb catchers anyway. Yeah. But yeah, I brought bomb catchers because I actually prefer them to rocket ships. Like, I find them to be usually better. So let's go to my first of 2 allies. Okay, we'll just start at the front. We've got 2 bomb catchers. Also preferring the catches. We have, I believe these are all ships of the same size. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 98 gun second rates. One of which is, of course, the Admiral. So that's it for their fleet. Over here we have my second ally. He's got the HMS Elephant. Pretty sure it's a DLC ship. Pretty sure I don't have access to it, but maybe it's because it's it's essentially a named 74 gun. So it's probably like the USS Constitution from Empire, which is literally just, I believe it's just a Razzie or something. It's not even very good. Yeah. So it's then got, I believe these are all, oh yeah, I don't even know, I should have checked over navies. I'll stick with this now. 2 122 gun heavy first rates, 3 106 gun first rates, and a bomb catch in his line. Okay, no idea why that's there. Maybe it was just a mistake. So then I'll jump back over over to this side and go for the opponent that I am directly facing. We've brought 1 rocket ship. Like I say, all my opponents are playing as France. Okay, so he's got his ships in a line, but I don't think he's realised that ship grouping is a thing because they've all turned like that. Yeah. Yeah, we have a 74 gun at the helm, then it's Admiral and a 122 gun, and I believe these are not all 122 guns once again. I should have checked, but I didn't. He's got 222 guns, 3 80s, and 3 74 guns by the looks of it. Over here we have probably the smallest navy in this battle. So my second opponent is, who as you can see is already turning to the west to come and face me. That's another thing that's probably worth mentioning is the host, who just so happens to be the player here, decided to give a southerly wind, wind instead of a westerly, which was interesting because you rarely see that. But yeah, so we have over here the admiral and the rest of the entire ship of lines, all 122 gun ship of the lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. 6 even, I can't even count anymore. So yeah, 622 gun ship of lines, and a rocket ship and a 32 gun frigate. Okay, interesting. And finally my last opponent, and then we can knock this into full speed, who also doesn't appear to have grouped their ships, and probably has the most broken formation out of everyone. So we have 222 gun ship of lines here. A rocket ship, probably the best placed rocket ship in all of this, just because it's not right in the front of a navy where it's going to be just caught out and destroyed. But anyway, yeah, an 80 gun, kind of mentioned. I'm drabbling on again, but oh well. So yeah, then I think all these are 80s, apart from another 38 gun frigate. This is meant, bringing this silly little thing is meant to be my thing. What are people doing? So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 80 gun, 6 80 guns, I forgot about that one, and of course that 38 gun. So I'm going to mainly focus on my side of the battle, but I'll I'll quickly and occasionally pop over to see what's going on the other sides of the battlefield. Let's knock this into normal speed. So yeah, I've already got my ship, got my much faster 64 gun third rate. See, I've already made a mistake that I'd made in the actual game. I thought we'd seen 64 gun third rate and forgotten that these were different. So my smaller line, headed up by the 64 gun third rate with the Razzie and the 38 gun fifth rate, are all using the superior speed to move in, and yep, already taken out the rocket ship of my direct opponent. So that's good. So yeah, I'm just trying to essentially pull him out with these ships, and then my main line is going to move in here. Now I did have all 6 of these grouped together, but then I decided that actually I don't want to maintain a line that long, because the back is just going to get caught out. You know, it's going to be unresponsive for most of the battle. So I then realised that actually, as I'm kind of in a predicament because of how his ships are moving, I also should apologise now for the lag that's going to happen because of the engine just struggling. But yeah, so I've split my ships into the 122 guns and the 106 guns. The 122 guns are going to try and go down the left hand side, you know, and try and block off the centre fleet, you know, and take on this, you know, try and keep them distracted, whilst the 106s are going to go to the right and essentially follow in the path of my smaller ships. My strike force, because of the wind direction, I just want to push straight past, push through and push past, and get to the southerly position where I'll have the wind advantage. But yeah, so far so good. Like I say, I've knocked out his rocket ship. He's pushed his 74 gun right up into a pretty rough position. He's angled his admiral away so it's not firing really at a good position on my ships. 122 guns can take a bit of firepower. They should be fine. That's it. Over here, the 64 gun that's heading my line is suffering a little bit. I think this is where I actually remember that these are all different ships, because I'm just going to pull that one straight out, seeing just how badly damaged it is, and turn these in, and yeah, that's where I realised that, well, remember, that was a Rizzy, and that was my 38 gun. But yeah, so the 64 gun has sunk, and now my other smaller ships are just kind of trying to get out of this terrible position because they've got no support at the moment. He did manage to use these 280 guns to completely pick out this fleet. Over here I've taken my bomb catch and I've moved it to the west, moved it southwest a little bit. Try and keep it out of the fight so I can use it late game. But yeah, so I'm trying to get it set up on a westerly position and just slow, like fire and shoot, fire, move kind of thing. Yeah. So his rocket ship is now completely underwater. He's lost a 74 gun. Well, it's routing, but I don't think that's coming back. It's got another broadside coming up from the Sutherland, 160 gun. This admiral is really taking a beating. He's put it, basically, it's taken a broadside from every ship I have, so apart from these two which are setting up to do so right now. It's not been good for him. The Admiral of the Middle Fleet though has really pulled in and has pulled quite right up to me and is gonna try and head south and actually try and block off my southerly movement and my attempts that I will make to try and then pull east and move behind all the enemies and meet up with my allies in the centre in the east positions. But yeah, overall, it's not going too badly. I mean, this did catch me by surprise, this movement here. So I'm basically, at the moment, 1v2ing, although, there's some engagement over here from my first ally, but most of his ships are nowhere near in position yet, whilst his fleet is just moving around. But yeah, so they're not at a good firing angle at the moment, which is obviously a little irritating. I'll just quickly slow-mo it and jump over to this side. So yeah, my ally on this side has basically pushed their navy well away from the fight at the moment, although apparently not grouped again. Ugh. But yeah, really pushing out to the east, staying out of combat, trying to really flank around by the looks of it. Back over here, what do we have any going on? Yeah, so my second lines, my 106s, are starting to really get set up in position. Although my third of my first line, my 122 guns, has got itself taken pretty hefty beating from back from this 122 gun. Well, from the stern, if you want the naval terms. But yeah, so that's not in a good position, and it kind of surprised me that it was the back that was the line that were getting hit rather than the front. But yeah. So that's blocked off at the front with his admiral as well, so I'm kind of in a tricky situation. I'm going to essentially try and push around and get in through this gap here, because he can move forwards. Over here, my 106 is making solid progress moving in. Still fine on my bomb catch. The 64 gun, like I say, it's already sunk, but my 38 gun and my Rizzy are both pretty good. Well, the Rizzy's taken a fair bit of damage, but it's still got most of its guns left. And it is in a nice position to fire on the front, the whatever of the enemy admiral there. So that was good. I think I've probably got change. Let's find out. Yep, I have got chain shot loaded. So I'm going after the masts and sails, trying to immobilize that thing, stop it from being as much of a problem as it could be, so I can then ignore it, pick off, you know, essentially what I want to do here is immobilize rather than whatever the word is. Yeah, I know what I mean. Rather than cause to surrender, we'll go with that until I think of the word I want. Yeah, rather than surrendering them, I'll just immobilize them for the time being and just leave them and go over and help my allies. That's my plan. You know, because I've seen this coming around here, I don't want to get stuck in a situation where 2 navies are surrounding me. Now, I'm relatively confident in my abilities to be able to do this fight, you know, and outmaneuver, but I don't know the skills of my opponents at this point. Don't want to take anything for granted. Over here, my centre ally is really bringing the help in now, because there's 2 rocket ships.
From the fight.
Okay, shut up, commander person. So yeah, his 2 rocket ships, or not even rocket ships, his bomb catchers. You all knew what I meant. He's actually got them picking out the admiral, whose ship is already very damaged. So they're going to unleash hell upon his admiral, and in case I don't look back later, he isn't going to notice, and this ship is going to fire off there, but 80 gun. But it's not going to stop any of these catches, and they are going to sink this, or at least kill the admiral. Oh, I had it going in normal speed, I didn't realise. Yeah, I'm trying to pull my admiral away now because the damage is really starting to become significant. My other 122 gun also taking a beating, so my 3rd one has surrendered. That's my 106s. They're doing absolutely fine. Just trying to provide covering fire. Yeah, at this point, this front line here, I've completely disassembled. Like, they can go their own way. I'm trying to bring that out, but it's not part of the line with my admiral.
One of our ships is withdrawing from the fight.
Yeah, it's really getting picked off there. That's not coming back, I don't think, with that damage. And yep, over here, I say they were those bomb catchers even have really smashed into this ship, killed pretty much all the crew. Nary a man stood on deck, and of course along with them is the admiral. And yeah, there's fires below deck, so I do believe that ship is, I'm sure it ends up actually sinking. But yeah, so for the opponent that did have to deploy directly against me, I've really brought in a lot of damage now, you know, with the help of my ally, of course, especially for air catches. There's, you know, some routing ships here. There's that surrendered 122 guns, that was good to see. 80 gun there that surrendered. But yeah, no, of course this hasn't been without casualties. But yeah, like I say, the Dryad, that 122 gun, the 2nd one, has also surrendered. My 106 guns, on the other hand, are just trying to push through now. But one in the middle, well, the 2 at the front, are starting to take a lot of damage. So I do need to be careful there. Yeah, once again, just seeing how the lag is really starting to become visible. It will sort itself out. I've checked this replay already just to make sure it is watchable, and yeah, You just have to bear with this for now. It's, like I say, 3v3 naval is a lot for the engine to process. But, yeah. Once a few more ships start to surrender and sink, you'll start to be a bit smoother. It's kind of that trade-off. Do you want everything being smooth, or do you want things to be epic in scale? And this battle seeks to be epic rather than smooth. But yeah, if you think this is bad, you should have seen playing this battle. That was awful. It was nearly even abandoned, but yeah, we pulled on through. Yep, here we go. My bomb catch is still going, still absolutely fine. My admiral, which I had got out of the fight, has been repairing up. Not fully repaired, because I saw these all moving in. Remnants of my opponent's fleet.
One of our ships is withdrawing from the fight.
And who might that be? Oh. The Valiant here, not really living up to its name, but then it is about to sink, so kind of understandable. Yeah. 106. Yeah, so these are my 106s. That's pretty much done now. That really isn't looking too healthy either, the Sutherland. But we put in a lot of damage. There's a few French ships here that are done. That 80 gun there is routing, and with that damage it's going to surrender. 122 and 80 gun there surrendered. Oh yeah, I had chain shot going out from the Boyne there, my admiral, because of the position, and it's played off quite well. Dismasted that 74 gun. And yeah, the 80 gun here is pretty beat up. So I just noticed that was still there. Get rid of that. Knock it into slow-mo and jump over to the other sides of the field. Oh, not really battlefield, but battle sea. I don't have the same ring to it. So yeah, my ally in the centre, he's really pulling his line up, but he's still not in the best position to fight the centre enemy, who's moved most of their fleet over here to fight me now. On this side, however, the ally here has pretty much just cleaned up shop. Oh, we have a rocket ship squaring off against another rocket ship. Sure didn't see that before. That's intriguing. That's gonna blow. That's fine, but yeah. So over here, this guy's won very decisively on his side. Wish the same could be said for me, but sadly it couldn't. But yeah, I'm just seeing the two rocket ships there, made me laugh. We got over here, routing 38 gun. Oh yeah, not my 38 gun frigate over here. Just seeing that. I had managed to, obviously, because of its speed, pull it all the way out. Then I was thinking, you know what, I can send this over to help my allies. Realised it needed, but, you know, so I wanted to pull it away from the fight, get it repaired up. I'm pretty quickly going to notice my allies don't really need help, and even though it's not going to provide much anyway. It's going to turn around and come back. Over here, my Razzie is basically just squaring up with my second enemy's admiral. I know he's not. They're not going to be able to win that, but I'm hoping that they're going to have just good enough hold to be able to hold out, because I've got my bomb catch here ready to move in, and I am trying to get it into position, but to fire on it. But this 122 gun here is the main reason why it's not currently in position. I'm trying to keep it away from that. Over here we got 106 gun fighting a 74 gun. So yeah, that 74 gun is gonna get pretty hit hard. This ship might be damaged, and that's my admiral is repaired up, but we're doubling up firepower at the moment. Do need to be a bit careful with my admiral. He's got a routing and burning ship here, the Valiant, and the 74 gun Mont Blanc here is setting up to fire on the stern. I've still got it in slow-mo, so I'm going to speed it to normal again. Yeah, that rallied and got its fire out, which I was absolutely amazed to see. So I'm going to immediately see that and really pull it around and hope it's not going to do a situation of rally route. I didn't really have an option but to turn it this way. Actually, scratch that, that's the healthy side that's being turned. I don't know what I'm on about again. So I'm going to turn the healthy side on to face off against this 74 gun that's been dismasted. And this 80 gun here. Really try and catch them at the bow. Provide cover for my admiral to get out. Yeah, as you can see, this my bomb catch here still trying to move up to support fire on the Nestor, the enemy admiral there. Here I actually tried to outsmart my opponent by having the Razzie stop, weigh anchor. Or drop anchor even, not weigh anchor. Probably. But yeah. Didn't work, he saw it, turned his ship around. So yeah, now I need to try and get that thing moving again. That'll be my best way of getting past now. Still being very careful with my catch though, because I'm not liking how the Deutsch del Hall, assuming that's pronounced correctly, that 122 gun there is looking.
One of our ships is withdrawing from the fight.
Yeah, that Razzie, I won't be able to save it, it's going to surrender. But it's going to rout, and yeah, that's not coming back with that hull. As you can see, the Adams, I thought it was called the Adams, but that wouldn't actually happen. My 38 gun 5th rate is making way back. Yeah, I'm still being really careful with my catch here. Valiant still putting up a fight over here. Back on fire again though, but it does have a good position, although all they've got to fire on it at the moment is chasers until they turn like that.
Their admiral has fallen, sir. Now we shall see their true
And
colours.
a stroke absolute luck here. Yeah, so that's my ally there. Really, not so much luck with that many ships, but we've caught out the admiral on this side. Like I say, just completely clean shot. Use the entire fleet to just pick apart one ship at a time. So yeah, over in the centre, the remainder of my allies' fleet is now starting to move into position. We got some of my enemy fleet here. Gun and
One of our
gun
ships is withdrawing from the fight.
coming up. That will be, yeah, that was one of my 106 guns. Yep. I think my last of my 100. Oh, actually, there's a Valiant, but that's not going to last much longer either. If you can't see its hull at the moment, it's pretty critical. But yeah, I have this one trying to just give some support to my admiral, the Boeing 122 gun. But yeah, it's been beaten. It is also providing cover for my catch, who now looks like it's drifting. And as you can see, we've also now got it running much smoother. That's good. But yeah, so I'm now just using that routing ship for cover with my catch. And yeah, the Valiant has surrendered. Like I say, it didn't have long left. But yeah, I have got the better positioning over my direct opponent, so you know, the first of the three. But this second one, who's really the only opponent with significant forces left, you know, has really cut me off from my
One of our
allies.
ships is withdrawing from the fight.
So basically, what my opponent here needs to do is beat me and beat this ally of mine before the fleet over here, which is basically going to be a relief force now, arrives. Because if they get here, that's going to be it with them numbers and the very little damage that they've really sustained. So yeah, he needs to try and make a move, and he needs to make it quick. You know, it does have a fleet of 122 guns, and like I say, most of them are in fighting condition. You know, they're still in this. Balance power is starting to swing in our favour. It was pretty balanced. Oh, max range fire in here. Well, just out of range, sadly, trying to see what I can do with that 5th rate. What we have here? Yeah, so he also still, this opponent still has their rocket ship. My admiral has, however, surrendered. So that was a shame. And a ship has sunk. What? Oh yeah, my Resi, like I say, was gonna sink. What's the Radams doing? Radam is now moving this way. I'm gonna call it the Radams because I'm strange. So yeah, I've pulled my bomb catch out. Sadly, like my opponents, but not my allies, I am counting losses, you know, trying to regroup whatever I have left now, which really isn't much at this point. In fact, I think at this point all I had left is the 5th rate and the catch. I think we're at the point where everything else I had surrendered or sunk. So these are my allies here, the 98 gun, 98 gun, 98 gun. Yeah, no, so that's my allies, but as you can see, my 3rd ally really making progress now. Considering they're all 120, well, there's, you know, 100 plus in there. Making pretty good way.
Sir, our admiral is in mortal danger.
Yeah, my admiral is still alive, even though the ship has surrendered. Although it's not in a good position because these ships are all trying to fire on my ally here, who's, you know, using my surrendered admiral for cover. You know, which I should say, thanks guys. Thanks. Anyway, yeah. There's not really much fight left in me at this point. Like I say, all I got left is my catch and my 5th rate. I'm gonna see what I can do with them. My catch has taken a little bit of damage and only has one of its 2 mortars, however, so it's not gonna be able to provide a great deal now. That is one problem with catches, is they need both mortars, really. Yeah, I'm just trying to maintain a long range position, and at the moment I'm just focusing whatever's nearest, which just so happens to be the Admiral, the Nester at this point. Ray guns firing there. Okay, that shot was going after the Suffering, but okay. I think that hit. yeah, to be credit where it's due, this guy is doing really well at just holding out here. He's still got his rocket ship, which, considering how the situation has gone, quite impressive. There we go, now I'm firing on the Admiral. Not quite getting into the whole shot though. Now the Elephant getting picked up by the Nester. Then we have my other ally as well at this position. But yeah, so my second ally has now pretty much arrived with everything. Well, not everything. There's still a few things away. Ways back. There's a retreating ship there. Yeah, he's kind of left his very half sail. Don't know if he realised they were only half sailing, but so they're not really going to make it. And we got some 122 gone. Probably also 122 gone. So he's got a few things that aren't quite here yet, but you know, at the moment they're doing pretty well. Yeah, seeing the repair work going there, I wonder if he accidentally hit repair instead of anchor. You know, stop, because it is getting shot at. You know, he's going to stop before much is really done, so he can move and open fire again. And over here, I'm just really keeping my 5th rate out of the fight, seeing if I can get it, you know, mainly use it just to provide some cover for my catch, and occasionally see if I can get it in, use it mainly for chain shot against the sails, mobilise my rest of my opponent's ships. But yeah, I'm going to try and set up fire a couple of shots here. I mean, 26 out of 38 guns, so its broadsides aren't exactly going to be pretty hefty. Probably the right hand side. Knowing my luck, well, the port side, and then knowing my luck, it's probably that where most of the guns are missing, but yeah. Find a little bit there. At max range though. But you know, all's good. So yeah, I don't have a good enough range or angle for a chain shot. Chain shot needs to be a bit closer, is what I'm saying, but which are aces opening up. But yeah. So yeah, I'm using round. Yeah, another bounce power bow, you know, really swinging. Got a routing French ship there. See, all that's really left.
Glorious victories, huh? Is soon to be yours.
I prefer the French. I think they are all missed one opponent now. I may be wrong, it doesn't say who they are in replay, so. There we had some chain shot going, trying to get a bit of sail damage. The enemy admiral now on fire. I think that fire may well have actually been caused by my by my catch. So that's always good to see.
Their admiral has fallen, sir. Now we shall see their true
now
colours.
that ship's gone, and if you didn't see, the Elephant it had been sinking and now has sunk. You know, it's properly started the sinking procedure as far as the game is concerned, and the Admiral have got third player despite having such a solid game. I've actually lost his Admiral, which he was more than a bit annoyed about, but yeah, the Admiral here is now done, so it's pretty much set out now. Everyone abandoning ship. So yeah, now that rocket ships has been just cut down, so to speak. Not exactly cut down, but you know, just this line here, these 98 gun and 106 gun moving in to finish off these ships, these three. Oh yeah, the Radans started to rout, sadly. Got a little aggressive with it, but it rallied just before crossing over the boundary line. That was amazing to see. I mean, I thought it would rally, but then I noticed how close it was getting, so I was like, oh. But yeah, its hull is deceptively damaged because obviously I've got repair works which kind of hide how bad it is. And also, it's lost, you know, what, 15 of its 38 guns, so just under half of them have been lost. I'm going to try and do the maths. Yeah, still though, this guy's putting up one hell of a last stand. He knows it's a last stand though, but you know, he's going to fight it. Oh, that ship's not coming back. Wait, the resistance that? No, it's just a 98 gun. Oh no, I'm thinking of Valiant, which is the one I have. Yeah, it sunk. Yep, my little catch. Moving in to do some work. Doing innumerably valuable. I said valuable, really weird there, but oh well. So yeah, I am going to speed this up now. Because that really is it. It's just the last stand of the French. So yeah, the stuff from there, just moving into that crossfire. That's done. It's going to rout and it's not coming back. We do have some of my allies losing ships trying to do this. I was kind of expecting, because of our bombardment ship still being existed, to I probably would have suggested if I could have, I really wanted to see it. I think they were just now playing just to see how quickly we can kill them off. Personally, I probably would have pulled back and let the bombardment ships finish off. No, don't lose any more than I have to. Yes, but still quite effectively surrounding. That's finally taken too much and it's going to rout. All they have left is the Droit de l'Homme? I don't even know. Yeah. So that is steady, but it's attacked in the rear and it's just so it's how deplete there, well its whole integrity, it's really taking a beating from everything. My rocket ship should be, yeah, my rocket ship's firing on it. Nope, sorry, my rocket ship is firing on this guy, making sure he stays routing, my bad. Our 38 gun is completely out of the fight now. He's still in it, but you know, he's just really providing a little bit of cover. There he is, looking completely out of place. Or she, since you know it's a ship and you generally call them she's. But yeah, that's going to pretend it's one of these big 106 gun, 122 gun ships. And look completely out of place by being so tiny. But oh well. Yeah. Oh, like I say, all I got left for France now is this one ship that's routing. It's too damaged to really rally. It's taking fire on its damaged side there, getting hit in the bow as well by that 98 gun. Here we go, volley on the damaged side from the 106 gun, with 103 guns intact. My bomb catch also coming in. That's done. Yep, there we go, routing. Nothing is left of the French Navy now. They are defeated. Oh no, sorry, not paying attention. They have one ship here, this 122 gun, but now everything is, yep, and they're gonna rout. It did rally, but it shot off a volley, and then that was pretty much it. But yeah, once again, this battle was done with Celtic Warband, who has their own YouTube channel, so I'll link that again in the description. So feel free to check him out. Like I've said before, he does better videos than I do, but oh well. But yeah, so yeah, yeah, I'm not going to go over unit statistics, I don't mean a great deal, but yeah, only really losing 2 ships, you know, the rest just surrendering / routing. But I would say, you know, it's different with the defeated, you know, Colonel Mudrow, the guy in the centre, not losing anything, well, not having anything get sunk or destroyed. So well done to him. Space Cat, the guy that just cleaned up at the other side. Only loss was the only loss that really mattered, the Admiral, but you know, other than that, everything had only really routed or surrendered. Of course, I say, if it says surrender, it still counts a loss for a loser, so you can't really go for much. But anyway, thanks for watching. I've been Radams97. Don't forget to subscribe, become a Celtic warrior, and I will see you at the next video.